are you? Good to see you again. Full disclosure, Ann and I have been chatting before we recorded this, and I'm more hyper than usual. So here we go. So I would love to introduce you to Ann Tran of Envoy Mortgage. She is a loan officer there. She is spectacular. She's in the NIA River Oaks group, and I'm honored and excited to introduce you to her. Ann, how are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me here doing
I'm
this.
so glad to see you. So you are a loan officer. What does that mean?
I actually help people, guide them, prepare their documentation so it looks good to the people who have money, the lenders. And I think that's the most easiest, basic way I can help people understand what my role is, because I don't have any money to lend you, but I can definitely give you the knowledge and the guidance to help prepare you to get to that point. And so, I mean, was that a good answer?
Absolutely. And it's a process. It's a very
Oh,
important process when you go to buy a piece of property, a home, or anything. Listen to my words. Do not get a mortgage online. Don't do it.
true,
You may get a great rate, but you're not going to. Ann answers her own phone, correct?
true.
Yes.
It's my cell phone. Shh. I
Woo,
mean,
we're going to blast it all
I
over.
know, don't call me. But definitely text me. No, text me, call me anytime. You have my cell phone and my office line too, which is forwarded to my cell phone.
So, and I know I'm being silly, but it is very important that you have a person you can talk to, you can trust, you get the same person every time you call. And I don't want to harp on it, but if you get online, you might get a good rate, but they're going to add points to the end to make up their money in a different way, right?
You can do that. You have options. Oh, it's like, strategizing how you want to lay out your money and make it work for you. And so we do have options like buy down periods, buy down options. 3-2-1 buy down is actually what it's called, or 2-1 buy down. We have discount points that we can offer that can reduce your interest rates, so you can reduce your monthly payment. There are a couple few strategies out there to discuss that we can talk about one-on-one and see what works best for you. But
Yeah, so
first
there
and
are many.
foremost, what? I'm
Huh?
sorry.
No, there are many options. So
Mhm.
if you don't think you can afford a house, or you don't think you can get a house, talk to Ann. She can help you and figure out a way around the best, like you said, the best options.
Yeah, and first and foremost is people should know their credit score, and they should know how much money they will be putting out. Basically, I think that's a most jarring news most people hear about when they first think about a time to home buy. They don't realize how much the monthly expense is going to be. It's certainly not like renting. But in the end, you're gaining a property and you have something you're secured with. So, and you can make money off of it.
Yeah, so a lot more goes into it just than the payment. It's the insurance and taxes, and Ann will help you do that. She'll help you lay it all out so that you're not surprised at the end. So
Yes, we have a great program that Envoy uses. It's called Mortgage Coach. And so we do a thing called TCA, a total cost analysis, that pretty much breaks down all the costs associated with your loan, how we can structure it, show you the options, whether it's a low interest rate. Oops, sorry, my cat just decided to run across and do a zooming on the chair over there. We can break it down, show you the closing costs, how much money you're going to need to bring to the table, how much monthly cost it's going to be, and what goes into that monthly cost. I mean, we break it down to the minutia, or the tiny bits of it, so you're not surprised at the closing table. And that's the most important thing.
And she's preparing you. And every realtor who earns her money will tell you, go talk to a loan officer before you start looking for a house, because you need to get pre-approved. Am I correct?
We do, yes. And there's a difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification. I don't know that people know that. And they oftentimes will interchange those words. And so I've learned that a pre-qual is not as heavy as a pre-approval. So you can go shopping with a pre-approval, but not with a pre-qual. And a pre-qualification is just basically a stated estimate of what you could possibly afford and what we can possibly get a loan for. But we wouldn't be able to really tell you what you could afford to go shopping with until we do the background research. And that means taking your W-2s, your paycheck stubs, your bank statements, your whatever we can get to verify your income at the end of the day.
And it sounds complicated, but Ann will help you through all the processes. She will hold your hand through every step. So don't feel overwhelmed, because she knows what the process is and will help you get through that.
I oftentimes have to tell people that I'm on team you. Like a lot of people think that we're trying to scam you, or we're trying to, charge you all these points just so we can make money, but we don't make money until you actually buy something. And so we're on team you. We're here to help you fulfill your goals, get into your home of your dreams, that make it work monthly in your payments, because we certainly don't want you going bankrupt or foreclosing or just stressed out every month going forward, right? That's not my goal, at least.
Yeah, she's your advocate when it comes to buying property. So,
And
well,
don't
you kind of touched on that. So what's your favorite part? What's your favorite part about what you do?
So far, I really like, I'm a big fan of helping, and I like helping people learn about real estate. And I was a realtor for 9 years prior to getting into lending. And I thought getting into lending would be better in a sense that can help them before they got into a house, because I think finding money is always like the most challenging thing. And a lot of times we're so shy about that process, and because we don't think we're qualified. But the first best thing to do is you get to find out, talk to me. Let's find out what we need to do. And sometimes it's a 6-month process. So don't feel like you need to do this like in a month or a week or whatever. It's going to be a process, especially if we need to, fix some credit score issues or credit report issues and things like that.
And
But
you
I
can help
love
them
meeting
do
new
that.
people. Yeah, I love meeting new people, and I love helping, and I'm actually really enjoying doing these presentations. And working for Envoy has been great because they've like been such a great support for all the things I've been wanting to do. And at the end of the day, it's just casting a wide net so I can just keep helping people about home buying and wealth building.
And it's that changes lives when you buy property. So yes.
Yeah, whether good or bad, it's something.
Mostly good. So what's the best way to reach you? What's a good phone number? And then you give us your email.
Best way to reach me, like cell phone, which is like, if I'll just go ahead and say it, it's 713-294-1790. And feel free to text me. I've got a wonderful Google Pixel phone that likes to screen spammers and unknown calls. So if you text me in advance and let me know that you're trying to get a hold of me about mortgages, that'll be great. I will call you back and we can schedule a time to talk one-on-one and see what's going on with you. Also, my email address is ann.tran@envoymortgage.com. That's ANN.TRAN@ENVOYMORTGAGE.com.
Perfect. And now say your cell phone number again, because I cut you off.
Oh, no, it's 713-294-1790.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time today. Please give Ann a call if you have any questions about the loan process. She's very good. She's very helpful, and she will make sure you're covered the whole way. So, all right. Well, thank you for your time. Goodbye, friends. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you soon. Call Ann. She's great.
Happy New Year.
Bye, guys.